Hello again. And we continue. Hopefully this is where I left off. Pretty sure. I'm going to keep an eye on the time thing. Yes, you are blessed, as we are. As you feel more positive around your pup, we are more joyful around you. We feel a similar warmth when we feel your love and trust. We love to feel needed, as you do at times. Next day, 10:22. You wonder if this oneness we speak of. Yes, I keep hearing about collective everything. Collective salvation, collective consciousness, collective everything, etc. It just seems like another word for communism. We understand. You mean communism in the political sense. To commune can be a wonderful experience if all agree to the arrangement. Sure, I get that. But I did mean the negative political version, of course. Yes. In this case, it is one and the same. The political sense, in these collective states that you are hearing of, those who speak these ideas do not wish for your agreement, meaning they do not need your approval. It is a do as I say, not as I do scenario. In their view, some believe it is for your best, as if you do not know what is right for you. You know yourself better than anyone, except maybe us. To your initial point, we are all one. Humans are all one. Animals are all one. All are all one. One with God. Then why are so many people so evil? To put it nicely, I guess, and others are wonderful. Well, some others may not seem to care in the least about anything. Let us explain it in this way. You have many sides, yes? Meaning you may act as one personality around one person and another personality around another, yes? Oh, I get it. Yes, I do. Don't we all? Right? Even when you are in a difficult emotional state, you may behave in a different way, correct? Oh yeah, most definitely. Think about these other people as your other moods or personalities, all making up the whole. Okay, I've read stuff like that. However, I do not want to associate myself or even compare myself to those negative types of people in any way. Excuse me. Other than that I'm not like them, I hope. We understand. But let us complete our explanation. As spirit is concerned, we are all one. All caps. As your human existence, you have your role to play, so to speak. As in any play, job, etc. You have your individual responsibilities. If you do not play your part or forget your lines, the rest of the crew or cast suffers. That is what we see happening in your world now. Understand? That totally makes sense. When you put it that way, a few are screwing up the set, going with the stage analogy, and the majority are suffering. It is not as bad as you believe, really. Again, what you focus on. I know, sorry. Don't be sorry. Be positive. The only suffering is when it is all allowed. These people who are messing up their lines are forgetting or just shunning their responsibility to the whole. What they call oneness or collective is really their oneness, or putting themselves above all others in a power role, not an equal role. speaking the lines or others speaking the lines of others rather than allowing the others to play their part. They choose to dominate rather than participate, dominate rather than appreciate. And those who seem to not care are not doing their part either. They have chosen to abandon their connection to the all. Instead of doing their part, they want it done for them. They let the understudy go on. Oh, that's a good one. Understudy. So often I tell people that, helping people, it's about helping them help themselves. It's not you doing it for them. It's the hand up, not just the hand out. You can walk with them on their path for so far, then you have to let them do it themselves because you have your own path to walk on, right? So we all have our own parts to play. I love the analogies they throw out. And I still use them. So again, this was a long time ago. Let me say 2010 when I'm downloading this. So yeah, I've been using those for a long time. The understudy, okay. Of course that is their choice. They relinquish their personal power and greatness and allow others to pull the strings and speak for them, even think for them. Again, their choice. As we see it, that is wonderful. They have chosen not to choose for themselves, yet it is still a choice. We are pleased when you choose and act on your choice. We are here for you when you decide to choose again if you are unhappy with the first choice. Understand? In your terms, we help when you make a wrong decision so you can get back on the right path. You know there is no right and no wrong, yes? Spiritually, yes. I understand what you're saying. There are choices, and then there are better choices. I guess we can go with that. Even as you are one with Spirit, you do have your responsibilities to the whole. As you react, others respond. In other words, your actions, all that you do, has an effect somewhere else. We could have another book or 10 on all the connections, but you do understand what we were saying? Totally. Just walking down the street with a smile on your face can change the mood of many people who may see me. Very well done. That is but one small example. For those you touch will in return touch others. An energetic or emotional ripple effect. Yet it is endless. That is why we are so adamant about positivity. It, unfortunately, spreads a bit slower than negativity. This truly is a new concept, negativity, even in your earthly world. Joy is the norm, the goal, the starting point, and the end. So many have forgotten. They choose to wallow in pity or despair and believe this is their joy or goal. Their angels are trying to remind them every second, yet the angels are looked past, ignored. That is why we are overjoyed that you hear us and you listen most of the time. Cute. You just need to be louder sometimes. You maybe need to listen closer. No sarcasm here, really. Sometimes your brain is just overloaded and cannot be calmed enough to hear us clearly. You hear us over the calamity, you just may not be able to make out all we are saying. That makes sense. Yes, we do. They're fun. So much fun. October 25th. Just like being at a party or something and a bunch of people are talking and I can pick up bits and pieces of many conversations but can't really make sense of any specific one. That is it. What we were saying. You gave an excellent example. Thanks. Why would anyone rather be miserable than happy? I know it happens, and I know several who are this way. Too many. I just don't get it. Your ideas on the matter are correct. You forget we hear your thoughts. These people find a form of happiness in their misery. It is a pleasant experience in that they receive attention or pity, which they feed off of. It is the same as those who use drugs, which make them extremely ill, yet they continue to use them. This would just be using emotion as a drug. Ooh, I forgot about that. That's good. Positive emotions are like a drug to me at times, and love is a drug. I was being funny. Aspirin is a drug, and so is heroin, which affects the body more negatively. We are not speaking of those allergic to aspirin. These misery addicts get a rush-like pleasure from complaining, and an even larger rush when someone acknowledges them and feels sorry for them. We hear your, but why? It is just how they are, what they choose. As you prefer dogs over cats, not anymore. Well, I love them both. Love them both. As you prefer dogs over cats, you have no animosity towards the fluffy kitties. You just enjoy the company and personalities of dogs more. These negative Nancys have nothing against joy. They just feel more comfortable in chaos and drama. This is their joy. You may find it to be a twisted form of pleasure, but that is how they experience it. You are correct in thinking that those who claim to want out of their misery do not truly want out. Yes, if they actually wanted out of their pain, dysfunction, or drama, they would release it back to simplicity of choice.